review. We are 10 seconds in. Well past 10 seconds in. And we are playing Guild Wars 2 tonight. It's doing that weird thing where I have to do the full screen and Twitch is covering things, so I'm gonna real quick pull up my the friend who documents. I'm gonna set the stream to watch on. From that, make certain that I don't have a issue of can't see the game. So we're gonna swap over to the game. Nope, doing that thing again. Okay. Swap. Capture entire screen. Done. Okay, in just a minute we should be seeing the game. I should swap back to gameplay first. Making certain. There we go, now we've got the game. Okay. So. Oh, hey, there's an event.
Help! Poison Sprint need help!
Not. Willems is back up. It's this way. And I apologize if I seem a little twitchy. I happen to have a kitten who is really absolutely certain that I must play with him right now. And he has even gone so far as to pull his toy up. No.
A little help!
He's pulling his toy up onto the bed as best as he can. I've kind of plugged it so he can't do that, but he's figuring out ways to do it anyway because I taught him to play fetch. And this might have been an error on my part. Because now he knows
After them!
that if he wants to play, he has the option.
You're kidding, right?
He has the option to bring the toy to me. And I will normally play with him, but the problem is that right now, I don't particularly want to play because I'm trying to play him instead. So it's kind of, yeah, it's a thing. Bandit morale. Inventory is good. And oh, hey! You're not a bandit. That's something. There's a lot of corpses, but no bandits. Waiting for more. Nope. Nope. You can be deposited. He is just so mad because he can't get this toy up on the bed with me.
The fun's over here.
Not getting to play the way he wants to play.
Armory! Only in a good...
Yes, antidote. Must have it. Probably smells bad. Must be good for you.
Look. Can you not... Here's... It was real fun just a minute or two ago when I was, waiting for the game to launch and I decided, hey, I will just, do my testosterone shot. Oh look, there's a kitten jumping on and off the bed, trying to drag his toy up onto the bed, while I'm holding an 1.5-inch long needle, pushing it into my skin. That was, fun. Not. I managed it though, and I eventually managed to find a spot where he was like, oh, okay, I guess I'll just sit here for a few. Now he's, attempting to harass one of our kitties who is not thrilled with this. Sell that. Those can be deposited. That can just be opened. I really need to go.
Time to move.
I never knew these bandits before coming.
Really
It's
need
trouble
to
being
see
down
that.
to see how dangerous they've made the north.
When did I
The
hit
west
level
of the
33?
wildlands is
Okay.
riddled with them as well. We've even seen them consorting with the inquest.
Precision and condition damage. Toughness and vitality. Toughness and vitality. Look, stuff that I can't fit in my bags.
This is most remarkable.
Use that, use that. Nothing wrong with a bit of extra luck. Oh god. We're gonna leave that one for right now. What I need to do is make myself some new bags, or hit a... Easy warrior, so I guess we'll just take that one. Yeah, sure.
Statistically speaking, this is
Hammer I
rather
can't
rare.
use. I'm sure it is. I can't use it because it's okay.
There's trouble brewing down that way.
You think? Okay. Kitten appears to have decided that I'm not going to play, so he's going to go find something else to do. So, we are going to head back to Radasum, because that's where our current quest is. So... down here. Map is supposed to show me the places I've already opened up. Haven't been to Queensdale. There we are, Caledon Forest.
I never knew these bandits before coming here. It's shocking to see how dangerous they've made the north.
The west of the wildlands is riddled with them as well. We've even seen them consorting with the inquest.
Ratasum. Sum Ratasum, however you say it. It's supposed to be Ratasum. There's apparently a storm going on. Read Bolge's letter. Yeah, I'm aware. Go away. Black Lion Trading Company. What are you telling me? I bet it's a promotion. If you ever see that Black Lion Trading Company lit up, more often than not, there is a promotion with a very low, if not zero cost. But apparently not. Not sure why it's shiny on me. Okay, what's going on? Presentation. Rolge's letter. Savant, how familiar are you with a professor named Gore? I've been following his research and he's drawing some fascinating connections between worldwide magic levels and the rise of the Elder Dragons. He's scheduled to present his latest findings at an academic conference, and I want you to help me gauge how valid they are. I also think there might be a unique opportunity for you in all this. See you there. Okay. Also, Happy New Year to citizens of Dawn. A new year dawns on Kryta and its citizens. All Tyrians are invited to Divinity's Reach for festival activities, traditional celebrations, and cheer to start the year off in good spirits. Show your prowess in the Celestial Challenge, firecracker lighting, or a festival race, or compete in the Dragon Ball Arena, and earn festive envelope containing a variety of prizes. All proceeds from festival goods will be donated to support citizens displaced by recent events. May you and your loved ones find fortune in this year and in years to come. Okay.
Be careful.
That's just
they
the
may be business
holiday
people
event for
today, but they were
Christmas
all
and stuff.
pirates not too long.
Okay, we're going the right way. Nope, we're supposed to be going down. Down, da down, da down, da down. I love the green arrows. They make life so much easier for me. Because I assure you, I will get very, very lost without them. Here we go.
I could hardly.
Would you like to continue your story of bold new theory? Yes, enter instance.
Thank you. Intriguing stuff.
Good, you got my letter. Gore's just about to start his presentation. This should be interesting.
Now let's welcome Professor Gore.
The seventh law of Maginamics posits that magical energy cannot be destroyed. Today, I will prove that magic is a limited resource, like water or timber. Using my advanced equipment, I have detected significant drops in the world's ambient magic levels. This drop, I believe, is directly attributed to the return of the Elder Dragons. They consume magic at an alarming rate. If the dragons are not stopped soon, they will leech all of the magic from the world.
Ah, bosh! Magic doesn't get consumed. It changes form and concentration, but it always returns. It's part of a closed system.
I have proof.
This
The
is
data is...
bull. Get off the
Where
stage!
did I leave those notes? I must have left them in my lab. Please, excuse me while I fetch my records. I can prove the problem exists, then we can focus on its solution.
Professor Gore will return shortly. Until then, please welcome Sepha from the Phrenologist crew.
Thank you for coming. I see a lot of overlap in Gore's theory and our shared goals.
As do I. If Gore's research aligns with the Priory's, we may be looking at a cultural revolution.
Revolutions are won militarily, not academically. Still, Gore's theory could prove useful.
I agree, but nothing can happen until Gore makes his case. Why don't we all settle in and listen?
Savant, allow me to present 3 of Ratasum's finest minds. Slep of the Vigil, Batanga of the Order of Whispers, and Crosso of the Durman Priory. I asked them here to listen to Professor Gore's speech, because they all have an interest in fighting the Elder Dragons.
Pleased to meet you, Savant. The Durman Priory is dedicated to research and exploration that will help us combat the Elder Dragons. As you can imagine, we've been watching Professor Gore's progress with keen interest. I'm glad to see you share that interest.
We all share the Priory's interest, just not their methods. In the Order of Whispers, we specialize in covert activity, information, infiltration, and assassination. I understand you're more of a doer than a researcher, so you'll appreciate this. If Gore's theory gives us a clear avenue of attack, we intend to use it.
How clear does a target have to be for you sneaks? The dragons aren't exactly tiny, nor do they keep a low profile. The Vigil's army of dedicated fighters was founded to confront the dragons through force of arms. I'm here to see if Gore's work can help us do that.
Pleased to meet you all. Professor Gore's theory is groundbreaking, and the implications are monumental. I'm interested to hear him finish his presentation.
He should be back soon. Let's see if any of the other speakers have any insights for us while we wait.
An exhaustive study of Tyrian physiognomy led me to derive what I call Cepha's constant. Multiplied by the mean ratio of body mass to brain size, it yields an important racial metric, namely, said race's importance as a factor in the eternal alchemy. Asura scored highest naturally. Then in descending order, we have Sylvari, Char, Human, and Nord.
Your attention, please. I have just been informed that our colleague Gore will not be returning. The Arcane Eye reports that he was killed in a tragic lab accident while recovering his notes. It is a terrible blow to science. We should all mourn one of Ratasum's finest minds. On that dolorous note, this seminar is hereby concluded. Thank you for coming.
Greetings. Gore died just as he was about to present proof of his theory. Does that strike anyone else as suspicious? Even dubious?
It does. I'd like to inspect Gore's lab and review his documentation. Though if the Arcane Eye's involved, we may not get that chance.
The Order of Whispers can help. The Arcane Eye serves the Arcane Council, right? They have to do what the Council says. It's in their charter. We simply pay a visit to High Counselor Flax's lab, find the materials to make a convincing forgery, and walk right past the Arcane Eye.
How unnecessarily complicated. Simpler to just outwit the sentries outside Gore's lab. The Arcane Eye can't match the Priory's brain power.
I'll leave fact-finding to the Priory and Whispers. When you lot establish a clear objective, the Vigil will be ready.
Listen, Savant, I'm pursuing a long-term, big-picture strategy here, so I want you to take charge. Choose the most viable plan and see it through. We need to know what Gore was going to show us, and if he was silenced, we need to know who did it and why. Good luck.
If the Arcane Eye is serving the Arcane Council, there's a possibility he was killed on behalf of the Arcane Council. So let's hear what Batanga has to say.
Fight what cannot be fought.
Are you up for some intrigue, Whisper style? Access Flax's office, forge the documents we need, and breeze past the Arcane Eye sentries into Gorb's lab. What do you say? It's not very helpful.
I am like a shadow.
Excelsior.
The Priory plans to outsmart the Arcane Eye and access Gore's lab. Their security details must have a flaw, and we're the ones to identify and exploit it. Are you with me? I am not very good at sneaking, but we're gonna go ahead and do this one.
You've chosen wisely. I'll meet you outside Gore's lab.
Scale pauldrons of precision, toughness, and vitality. slip out of here. Seriously, she is not made for sneaking. That bad? No, no, don't destroy. Deposit. 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 I don't know what the shrieking. Ooh, 8 slot bag. Hold on, let me see what size bags I've got right now. 18 slot, 12, 4, and 4, but I can just toss that 8 slot in. Oh, look at that. Go ahead and toss. Figaro, no! Of course she jumps right up where I don't want her to be. Somebody is apparently eating something very tasty. Figaro, get off. No! I'm gonna have to step away for just a second. Figaro, get down. I'm sorry you think I'm ignoring you, but no. That does me no good. That is junk. Hero. There it is. H. Okay. That's not what I was looking for. I was looking for my equipment. It's being very loud. Aha! This is what I'm supposed to be selecting stats on. Okay. Toughness, healing, condition damage. A lot of options here.
How are the machinations progressing?
I'm not at liberty to... Ah, yes. A ritual greeting. Fine. Thank you.
But I'm using a shield as my offhand, so I do not want to equip a soft focus, and you're just trash. So we're gonna go ahead.
Target destroyed.
Pause it. Pause it. Pause it. Use both of those.
You're not the king.
Okay. They really did a good job on making this feel like an actual living city. Like, you can just be wandering around and there's people having conversations, and the conversations, yes, they're obviously scripted. If you stand there long enough, they'll repeat, but a lot of times they'll have...
Join the battle for the mist. Defend our world. Geniuses and others needed to keep evil at bay. Come one, come all.
Center instance. Okay, hazardous environment.
This place is in total lockdown. Maybe we can tease a gap in their defenses out of the guards. Excelsior.
Security is tight, but we'll get through. Racht and his arcane eye troglodytes are no match for our combined intellects. I have a few questions before we begin. Excellent. Accepting the gaps in one's knowledge is the first step towards wisdom. What can I help you with? What's the plan again? We're keeping it fluid at the moment, but the gist is that we sneak past the arcane eye using disguises and or subterfuge, find evidence about what happened to Gore, and then abscond. I have another question. What does the Priory care about Gore? His theory could show us how to defeat the Elder Dragons. The more we know, the more effectively we can combat them. Also, he's an unparalleled researcher. Call it a professional courtesy. Is that all? Well, if he's right and the dragons eat magic, the Priory itself becomes a target. With the amount of arcane objects we have storehoused, our home base is a draconic buffet of deliciousness. I have another question. Why is this important? How big a threat are the Elder Dragons? In a word, unimaginable, catastrophic. We believe that the last time the dragons rose, they raised Tyria and everything on it down to the bare rock. That's all I needed to know. Okay.
What's going on here? We have an appointment with...
There's nothing going on and nothing to see here, citizen.
But we need to get inside. We're expected.
My orders come from Agent Racht himself, and he says no one gets in without clearance from the Arcane Council. Move along.
Empirically speaking, we're not getting in through the front door. The guards won't risk getting on Racht's bad side. He's a particularly nasty character. We need a better plan, and fast. The Priory's reliquaries are full of magical items. If the dragons feed on magic, those reliquaries become prime targets.
We could overpower the guards, grab what we need, and fight our way out.
Too public. We don't want to alert the entire Arcane Eye and everyone else in the vicinity. We need to think our way in. Racht is meticulous and cautious. He would have sent hazmat suits in to analyze dangerous areas in the lab. Follow my lead. I've got an idea.
We're gonna put my hazmat suits. I can guarantee it.
You study astronomy? Because you're about to see stars!
It all makes sense now.
Keep fighting. I guess we are. Okay.
Hazmat suits. Once we're disguised, they won't look twice.
We've got hazmat golems coming in. Open the doors.
Look there. I believe the common parlance is a body bag.
Look at this, Crasso. I don't know this poor devil, but it's definitely not Gore.
I concur. The Arcane Eye must have him socked away somewhere, and if Gore's not here, there's no need for us to linger.
Agreed. But what do you think happened here? Does the Priory have any information or insight that could explain this?
We have entire libraries full of information on the Arcane Eye, on Racht, and on Gore, but this doesn't make any sense to me. Yet. Of course, we need to be alive and unincarcerated to learn more. With that in mind, let's make a graceful exit before Racht gets wise.
You there. Nobody's supposed to be on shift right now. Identify yourself.
We're the Special Task Detail. Our orders are to examine all the,
You're not a member of this crew. Who are you, and what are you doing here?
We're just, oh, never mind. Time to fight!
Intruders! Shut down all hazmat suits! This area is compromised. Call for backup. We've got intruders in Sector 7.
Assemble the crew!
Maximum pace!
A lot of running and rolling around. There are beetles to do that.
History never lies. Historians, however...
Freeze. Anybody moves, you all get... What's going on here? Who are you?
We're admirers of Gore's work. We came to pay our respects to his body. But as you can see, it's not here.
I have no idea what you're talking about. There's nothing even remotely out of the ordinary here, except you. Since this is a secure area, and since you're not authorized to be here, run. Or I will exercise my right to use lethal force.
Let's go, Krasso. I want to regroup with the others and find out what they and Zojia make of this.
Carry on, Savant. I'll meet up with you and the others later.
You done running. That could have been bad. That could have been very bad. Back to our home base.
So Gore's death was a fraud. How does knowing that help us? The problem is still Elder Dragons. While you poke around in back alleys or libraries for information, the Vigil is out there fighting.
And while you're fighting, Whispers is setting up the means to deliver a death blow. We appreciate the distraction you provide, but you don't really think you're going to overpower an Elder Dragon, do you?
Swords alone won't get results. Neither will intrigue. The Priory supports a more holistic approach. We intend to learn all we can about the dragons and their weaknesses before we strike.
Rakt's Arcane Eye agents were all over Gore's lab. They removed a body they claimed was Gore, but it wasn't. I suspect he's still alive.
If he is, the Arcane Eye has him. They run a remote facility in a human village called Garenhof. It's isolated, remote, a perfect place to stash Gore.
Finally, a concrete objective. Just say the word, and I'll have Vigil soldiers standing by to storm Garenhof.
No, Rakt is too good at this game for that to work. But I'm better. We can use Garenhof's low profile against him. I say we stage a demonstration and get ourselves arrested. Rakt will haul us in to avoid undue attention. Then we break out and bring Gore with us.
Regrettably, I cannot participate. I must confer with my colleagues in the Priory, but I wish you luck. Let's regroup when the mission is complete.
I want you to take it from here, Savant. I'm going with Krasso to help the Priory look into Gore's theory. We both need to make inroads with the orders for my long-term plan to be viable. Work with whichever one here you think will get the job done.
I will. I'm as eager to figure this out as you are. And eventually, you'll need to share some details about this long-range plan of yours.
I'm standing by to stage a fake protest and make the Arcane Eye take us into custody right beside Gore where we want to be. Then we break out and take the good professor with us. Interested? Let's hear what he has to say.
Excelsior.
Are you ready to go in and rescue Gore with overwhelming force? Say the word and I'll have the Vigil Squad ready and waiting at the site. Both ideas have merit, and neither involves sneaking at this point. But I don't like the idea of getting captured on purpose, so let's go get down to it. None of these are as good as what I've already got, so we're just gonna grab the mace, pop open our bag, not usable, broken, unusable. Hey, this one's better than what I've got. This compares. Resilient shield. 147 to 166. Yeah, I want that. Okay. That's two-handed. That's the trick. Okay. Nice hammer, but honestly, I'd rather... That's 171 to 193. That's 320 to 360. But I like having a shield. Does have elite stuff. I'm empowered. Ooh. You go with your options. Well, fights alongside me now. I have to wear a power suit. Okay. I don't want to go to... So now I need to go where? Bet it's a human settlement. So it might end up being in a zone I haven't been to yet.
We'll never get recruits. These dust bunnies have no interest in gut-wrenching, mind-blowing war. The mists are too extreme. Greetings and salutations.
What do you mean by that? What's your angle?
Area download. In fun news yesterday, not quite today, my other half and I bought a car. It's a 2015 no. I don't remember what it was. I want to say it started with an R, but it's not a Soul and it's not a Sorrento. That's all I can tell you. That means that hopefully we can get my van into the shop so that it can be fixed and stops giving us trouble.
I love gate travel.
Also, hopefully, the new vehicle will have much better gas mileage, so it'll be better for, like,
this place.
taking the kids to and from school. Hi, I've never been here. I'm going the wrong direction. But there's a, stop attacking my hand, Inky. Jumping puzzle. No, 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 no. No! I'll get flicked on the nose. No. He got in trouble with me so he wouldn't attack the older kitties. I say older, she's like 6. She's not that old. But she doesn't like being attacked by the kitty. It's a lovely view of the wall. Wait, I'm going the wrong direction again. I'm good in this city. Not do that.
What's going on?
Another ministry meeting. More wasted talk. Taxes.
Wonder why there aren't more Ascalonian ministers.
They'll keep dying about changes.
Yeah.
Okay. I am very bad about getting lost in Divinity's Reach. It's why I tend to prefer going to Lion's Arch. But again, it's a town where they definitely, they very much make it feel like a real city. It's not random flat.
Filth, the crime, the danger. It's nothing like the world.
Leaving the city to go to Queensdale. City. Move a bit faster, yeah.
Leave me be.
I need help.
Everyone loves hearing you purr, but that is very not
help me.
You even pulled the microphone off. Stop crying. No. Band-Aid where I put my t-shirt. Just, no. Beer up real quick. It's hard to choking those cows. Probably do something to save the cows.
They're not just here to steal, they're here to
Cows. sorry, cows. I was trying to save you. Oh god. I killed those poor cows. They hadn't done anything wrong. Essex Hills. Greyhoof Meadows.
Excuse me, I'm trying to find some
For, but interesting nonetheless. It's like a fort. Yep, there's the teleport thing. Waypoint. Waypoint is the word. I need to not like bouncing these spikes.
Weakness makes me sick.
There's a Centaur camp. Whoops. Don't mind me, I'm just kind of running around, There's a cave? Oh no, not a real cave, just a shortcut. Got another waypoint. Centaur, there's a centaur. Where is this spot I'm supposed to go? Like I've been bouncing along forever.
The Seraph are under attack at Earthworks camp.
Like it's something over this way.
The northern gate is lost! Regroup! They're across the western bridge! Move to engage!
Right. It appears to be the Centaur camp. So high. I'm pretty fine. Freezing up on the thing, so I thought my stream would start. I didn't want to. Not you. Bring that out. I cannot tell. Just a sec. Seriously, I'm not seeing a... Here's the spot. Fight Champion Vera the Underhand. Thank you very much. Dark Wound to get back. And we're still not there. Hello. I think those are troubles. Maybe. Wizard Vipe. Wait. Okay, I guess this is where we were headed. Double Death just running around. Continue.
How interesting.
Zoja's info places the inquest base in this area, but it'll take some legwork to pin down the exact location.
That's why I'm here, to find Gore. For the time being, the Vigil's work is my work.
Superb. We need Gore back. He's one of the few geniuses who actually addresses the impact we have on our surroundings.
Since when is the Vigil so concerned about the environment? I thought your sole focus was the dragons.
That's our main focus, not our only one. Confronting the dragon shines a light on our own destructive habits, which is a personal priority of mine. Now let's find Gore. As General Soulkeeper says, you can't kill two birds with one stone until you have the stone in hand.
Really good advice.
Ruffians in the foyer! Run, children, run! Ah, get away!
My apologies, ma'am. The Vigil will pay for any damages.
How'd that be? Excruciating?
Didn't mean to fight.
Hey, you don't belong here. I need backup.
Stay here and secure our exit. We'll get Professor Gore.
Armor enhanced.
Down you go. That's the difference between soldiers.
Thank you. A friendly face. Please, release me. Watch out. We're not alone.
Professor Gore, we're here to rescue you. Are you all right?
Unharmed, at any rate. Please, who are you? Can you tell me why I've been incarcerated?
We're supporters of yours, sir. Your theory about the dragons has made you some powerful enemies. Until we can neutralize those enemies, we mean to protect you from them. But first, we have to extract you from this place. We should split up and force any pursuers to follow two trails. I'll take Gore with me, and we'll rendezvous with Zoja and the other orders. And now we part ways. I'm looking forward to working with you again. We'll see you soon. Don't get killed, okay? As a potential asset, you're too valuable to lose.
You feel bad for the person whose door I kicked in on accident. Well, not on accident, I meant to kick it. That guy's just sliding along. Strength boost. Ooh. Oh, it's only good for an hour. Armor boost is good. That armor boost.
This is the best view of the Wizard's Tower. You can stand here for 3 gold.
I can see the tower just fine from here, thank you.
I can tell you all about the tower and the wizard for 2 gold.
Go away, kid, you bother me.
That costs 5 gold.
More kid.
Step up, workers. You need to learn how to handle this elemental.
May Melandru guide you.
We're training with elementals. I need to get my workers ready to handle problems like this. You never know what's going to happen on these docks. Why don't you try your hand against the elemental? You might just learn something.
We have a taker. Those of you on the sidelines, pay attention. Maybe you'll learn something. Hey, look at that! Workers? That's how you do it.
East over this way. Go ahead and see the view. There is not.
When I was in
this area.
You destroy your storage shed and run your light stuff off the farm.
Invisible wall.
Never said anything. Never actually.
Happens to bring here Boone because it is killing me back to stay sitting up. I do want to get back to Radasoon. Let's make certain that I've gotten to the next stage of this, where I've conferred with Zul'jin and stuff. Hello. Okay, full of bats. No need to go in there. Oh, those are Ettins, not, good to know. It probably does not matter that much, and that was Basilisk. who is very valiantly trying to murder me.
I'm good.
Pretty sure I know that area, and I know what I have to do when I'm there sometime later. But I'll, save that for when we get to that point. Don't want to give too many, hints up in advance. Oh, we can see the inside of my bouncy rabbit thing's face. Wait, those. That will do that. Trail of rotted, festering corpses. Sorry, I got distracted. There's a waypoint.
If there weren't such a high chance she'd be dead tomorrow, I'd find me a woman to court. Unless those reinforcements get here.
I'm just grabbing random waypoints because they're there. See little things. Boing.
Times have changed, huh? Now we're friendly with the Char and it's the Centaurs we hate.
Why don't they just leave us alone?
Back at Nebo Terrace. Nebo Terrace is always under attack by Centaurs, I swear. Nebo, how there's a patient. underground. Well, I'm not messing with that today. No. I'm gonna get too much of me just, you know, bouncing around looking at places. I mean, technically, I am bouncing around looking at places, but with a set goal. I just keep getting sidetracked because here's a waypoint. Here's a view. What is this? That's not quite what I'm talking about. This is Divinity's Reach again. Or maybe it's Lion's Arch. Lion's Arch, where I have been before, because it's where I normally go when I have to do any banking stuff. I'm just showing you what happens if you decide to jump into the hole.
Seek, and you shall find. Seize the moment.
We're heading to the mini portal. Here. That is an excellent thing about Lion's Arch, is the big ring of various portals. Also the music. I love the Launchpad music. Not that the
I fought for years in this war. I know what it's like.
I just need to know what formula to apply and how to...
We're seeing a sharp increase in Dragon Minion activity at several key locations.
I know. Vigil resources are stretched thin. As soon as we clear an area out, more minions push in.
One bright spot in all this extra activity is that the Priory has been able to capture several minions for study.
Your bright spot is pretty dark, Scholar. At least Professor Gore is safe for now.
All of us are safe for now. What about later, when the dragons come at us in force?
Thank you all for collaborating on my rescue. Imagine jailing me for a theory. Outrageous! Opprobrious!
I agree. The best way to counter such opprobrium is to prove your theory correct. How do we demonstrate that the dragons consume magic?
Simple. We find an area infested with dragon minions, let's say undead, and clear it while Gore measures the ambient magic. Then we track the changes in Gore's readings. End result, fewer undead, we get data, and we give the environment some relief. It's a win-win-win.
I prefer a more controlled experiment. The Priory has already captured several dragon minions for advanced study. This definitely qualifies.
Sounds like two sound options. The Order of Whispers will be standing by when you're finished collecting your data.
I know what you're going to say, Zojia, but before I pick an option, I want to know what your mysterious long-range plan is.
In a word, alliances. Building new ones and repairing old ones, all to fight the dragons. You're working with the Orders to bring about the former. I'll deal with the latter in due course. For now, we need to substantiate Gord's theory. How you get the proof is up to you.
Excelsior.
It'll be tough proving Professor Gore's theory. Will you stand with the Priory while we help Gore run tests on a captive dragon minion? The Vigil is standing by to escort Gore in and out of minion-infested areas so he can run his tests. Are you with us? So, running tests doesn't really tell us much about what the Priory is planning. Slep does have a very clear goal. Go in, kill minions, keep testing for ambient magic while killing them. If ambient magic goes up, we know that the minions are at hand for reducing it. But the Priory probably will have less risk of death. It's a very,
Embrace simplicity.
Higher risk, but also higher reward.
Excelsior.
On to the next chapter.
Oh. I grew up watching Timmy Turner and Caleb. Didn't mean to. Like, really, I didn't. Leave. I'll go to Assume. And empty my bags again. That said, I think for the moment, we're going to be done for the day. I do want to thank... Actually, hold on. Before I do that...
I've been delving into eternal alchemy theory.
Interested in something specific?
Just need to know what formulae to apply and how to account for the variables.
Have you no intellectual interest in anything beyond your current project?
Not remotely. Let the College of Statics find uses for my work.
Okay, so it didn't actually have anything we could do. Okay, so... Any use to me, not use to me. Another two-hander. And I think the two-hander I've got is better. Yeah, two-hander I've got is better.
It's not showing off if you earned it.
Did you hear that?
My dad said...
We have completed the task at hand.
Impossible.
Enemy detected.
Figure out what luck actually is for me.
Are you spending any time at the Durman
But I eat it.
during your trip?
Indeed. I have several days planned to stop in and meet with Gix.
Could you attempt to acquire a copy of the unexpurgated journals of Ula for me? I misplaced my copy, and my collection just isn't complete without it.
I got something, but I don't know what it was. Alright, that done. Let's go ahead. I'm going to end the stream here. And I do want to thank everybody who came out to join the stream tonight. Hope you had a lot of fun. Hope that you have Did my camera just die? Hope that you've enjoyed watching, and I guess the camera died, but I will be back next week with the crafting stream. I do think I'm going to keep the crafting streams on Saturday and do the gaming streams on Friday. So, thank you guys so much. Hope you had a great one, and I will see y'all next week.